look up a recipe to cook something, very rarely might you go down to the comments. Lucky you. Whereas I go there and I see people commenting and changing recipes and causing culinary crimes! It's another day in the home office. And today I have 3 cases that I'm going to be working through with these 2 guests. Will you please introduce yourselves?
BBS Food of Peepoo Law.
I am Ian He Cooks from the Department of Good Looks.
I have these 2 people here today to help me through these cases because I can't do it alone. It's too much food. We're gonna see the case, we're gonna try the evidence, we're gonna see what was changed, and if it was a crime or not, and then we're gonna give them a sentencing. bbno Money, you've cooked in the recording studio, yes?
A couple times.
Yes.
Okay, and Ian, you've cooked and begged to make chili for the office, yes?
Yes, and it's been unsuccessful so far. No chili has made its way through these doors yet.
I'm so sorry. Well, we are going not to, I don't know why I brought up chili. We're not trying chili today, but
Got my hopes up.
I'm sorry. We have 3 recipes that we are going to be investigating. bbno Money, do you see anything around this office that is familiar to you?
The Vino Diesel, been drinking a lot of that.
Is there evidence?
Maybe it's the submissive and readable CD case that is $9.99 on the website. Don't forget to subscribe to members.
Wait, we sell that?
Would you be willing to go grab that and see what's inside?
Ooh. Oh, shit.
What do you see?
Oh, classic homemade chili recipe.
Chili?
What? How did I know that?
That's crazy.
Our first case is classic homemade chili. The actual recipe is olive oil, yellow onion, garlic cloves, ground beef, kidney beans, black beans, tomatoes, tomato paste, water. Seasoning ingredients are chili powder, ground cumin, cayenne powder, garlic powder, onion powder, brown sugar, salt, black pepper. The toppings, optional. Cheddar or Monterey Jack cheese, sour cream, green onions, avocado, cilantro, tortilla chips, saltine crackers, pickled jalapenos, red onion. That sounds like a busy chili and sounds good to me.
I've never understood jalapenos in chili, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's just so unnecessary.
You could do green chilies, right?
Huh?
Eh?
All right.
Jalapenos and chili?
Uh-oh,
Eh?
we cannot have a conflict of interest on this case, guys.
You're right, you're right. We have to be united
together.
front here.
We have to work together.
All right.
The incident.
Okay.
Suspect on May 18th, 2024 at 8:32 p.m. 5 stars. I made this and it was amazing. I only changed a few things, however. I used blank blank instead of olive oil. Since I'm allergic to jalapenos, I used blank instead. I used blank blank instead of cilantro since cilantro tastes like soap. Instead of sour cream, I used blank blank. I also added blank 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 in the mix and used blank blank instead of saltine crackers. Yum. My whole family loved it and ate it all. No leftovers. I think Smosh would approve.
What?
Really?
Wait, is the call coming from inside the house?
This has never happened before.
Did somebody make this chili?
Wow.
Oh, this is recent.
This
Yeah.
is very recent. Seems like someone is committing, this was premeditated and they knew we were gonna find them.
So,
This suspect is on trial for 6 counts of culinary crimes. That's a lot, that's half a dozen, which is almost a dozen, which is almost 100.
Ooh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Trolling!
oh,
No! What the hell is that?
Wait, so
Yeah.
there's like a,
There's chocolate
no, that's
chips,
that's
bro.
peppermint. There's peppermint in this.
Okay, I fear we should not have told our fans to submit recipes for culinary crimes. It's
Now they're
the-
just trying to f us.
It's the Smosh mail effect, where you guys
Yeah.
couldn't open mail up anymore because
Yeah.
they were sending literal shit to
Dude,
you.
Oh my God, look at
Marshmallow.
that. It's freaking marshmallow.
It's not even sour cream?
No.
Sakes,
Do you know
dude.
marshmallow?
I don't know.
Dude, this is dessert
Wait,
chili.
this might not be
No,
it's marshmallow.
it's definitely marshmallow.
I feel like it's Christmas time.
I'm mad. I'm really mad. Do you wanna know why? Because me and Shane just made chili this week and it was bomb. And I was like, you know what? Chili is a really wonderful thing in this world. And now this is in front of me.
Okay, what is this?
Okay, is it a shoestring fry or is this like little?
Let's take one bite
take one
together. All
Okay,
right.
I feel like this could be like secretly good.
No, bro, no. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Bro,
Did you already bite it?
He beat
I
us
just
to the
took the
punch.
small little, okay, let me get a little munchy munch in here. I think it's pineapple.
Okay, ready? Set, go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What the f?
This is taking me on a friggin' journey.
It's kind of good.
Like, why did that not make me mad?
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, what the f?
I feel like I just went on a road trip.
Okay. So there's clearly chocolate chips in here. I'm gonna take a bite
yeah,
of the chocolate
It's
chips.
really good.
Yeah, I need another bite. This is stupid.
You know, it's like, cause there is, is it mole? That's
Yeah.
like a chocolatey type of bean.
Well, I think it's a common misconception with mole because it doesn't always have chocolate.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like the flavor profile
Yeah.
of mole is
Oh, right,
sweet like
yeah.
chocolate, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this is what Santa
Can
Claus
be.
eats.
Or spicy.
Sometimes. What did you say?
When Santa Claus needs like a hearty ass meal. Elves, go make me my chili.
Yeah, or like when he needs the shit.
So it's peppermint in here, and then what was this thing?
That's pineapple for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have marshmallow,
Yeah.
pineapple.
What about what's the
Peppermint is not okay though. Peppermint makes me think something's wrong with my body.
Yeah, it's definitely my. I don't know what to think about this because I feel like the meat with the sweet is something that I don't like to experience.
I like
meat
sweet
and
meat.
I like
really
the
good.
teriyaki burger, bro. So I'm a
Okay.
little freaky.
Okay.
So pineapple,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so clearly pineapple, peppermint,
Marshmallow.
chocolate, chipa.
chocolate chip.
See, everything looks pretty normal in here except for the chocolate chips and the four that we got. So something is going to be in the spice mix, like the actual sauce itself.
It's not that bad. The peppermint needs to go, but I could eat this and be like, oh, it's so cool, so quirky.
Yeah, you know how like sweet potato pie, how they put the marshmallows on the top, you know? Like I feel like it kind of works in that way with this. The peppermint is the one that feels like a crime.
That was
Definitely.
mean. That was just mean.
Pineapple instead of saltine crackers, because there's definitely no crackers.
Or like maybe marshmallow was instead of saltine crackers. Or because I think the pineapple was instead of jalapenos, maybe because jalapeno was an optional topping,
pineapple.
right? Or no?
How are we gonna find what oil this is?
Maybe that's
Oh, because they didn't use olive oil?
maybe they used coconut oil
Yes.
to be like sweet about it.
Yes.
Coconut oil's not sweet. I do kind of taste the coconut though.
I just received word
Oh.
from our food stylist
Oh.
that one of our substitutions dissolved into the chili. It
Okay.
is a topping substitution.
New evidence. New
Well,
evidence
we
has
mentioned-
just reached the case.
Yes. So we got an anonymous tip
Anonymous tip.
that there is an ingredient in this that may have dissolved
Yes.
into the chili. That wasn't already the chocolate chips that I mentioned?
Wait,
Something else.
Okay. So
what
look
about Pop Rocks?
Oh. Okay, because I don't know if y'all see this in yours, but I have these like little bits, and then I tried to like pull it up, and then it like kind of
It dissolves.
Dissolved. So I'm thinking it's whatever these little clumps are. It looks like dog food. But I think
Don't
okay.
say dog food. Okay, you have to eat it now.
All right, I'll taste it. Wait.
Like
Wait.
refried beans? Beans?
Wait.
Refried beans?
Ready?
Hold on. Is that cookie dough?
No way. Give me some of that. I can't find mine. Here,
You
come.
can't find yours? Okay. Yeah, just suck off the tip.
Suck the tip.
Yeah, just suck the tip.
I see it.
Yeah, it's like cookie dough, maybe? Some kind of.
Teddy Grahams.
Oh,
Yes.
I was just about to say that.
Yes, that's what it
I was just about to
is.
say something graham crackery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, crushed up graham crackers.
Wait, what about graham crackers?
This is s'mores chili with pineapple because it's me, and they added pineapple because they know I like pineapple. But those are my feelings.
It's probably this one right here.
Yeah.
Graham cracker.
Graham
Okay, so we have
crackers.
marshmallows, peppermint, pineapple, chocolate chips, graham crackers, something else.
So and then
why
so
don't we
instead
try
of the
to- yeah, why-
saltines, that was instead of the saltines.
Instead of the saltines.
It was the graham crackers.
Oh, yeah,
So
you're
we're missing a 3-er. I think it has to be this. So, oh no, we also don't know the olive oil. What the is this?
I added crushed peppermint candy in the mix.
Crushed peppermint candy.
Thankfully, we had an informant in this case. That was allowed.
Wait, cilantro was marshmallow,
whoa.
right?
I really didn't look that
The
deep.
swap was marshmallow?
I think marshmallow was instead of sour cream.
You really think it's coconut oil?
I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, well, it's all sugar based. What's a super sugary, what about like molasses?
I'm really proud of this cadet. Like, I'm proud of this.
What's like an oil that's sweet? Or like, what's something that has a fatty
It
sustenance?
could be like chocolate syrup, maybe.
That would be too much. I don't think it's chocolate syrup because that would be.
They already
I
have
feel like it'd be
chocolate chips.
overpowering.
Some milk.
So I
Honey?
think they did chocolate chips instead of cilantro. And then yeah, there's honey, but it's 2 blanks. It's 2 words. So it's something oil. What if it was like? I almost said something. F***ed. I'm not gonna say it.
I think this is, I also added chips in the mix.
Really? That's what you wanted to say?
What?
That's what you wanted to say, Court?
You just hit me with my tie.
I think, yeah.
Oh, what did
You know what she said?
I said.
She said, oil.
No. Oh no. Okay.
Technically, coconut oil. Never mind.
Is the
Wait,
of the
there was real peppermint in it, right? Like the candy?
I think yes. I saw like sprinkles of red and white.
Okay,
That's
because I
what
was gonna say
really think.
peppermint oil.
Whoa! I've had peppermint oil. It's good for your tummy.
It is. It's really good if you have GERD.
Okay, the time is running out.
I have
let's
no
say
idea.
oil.
Oil.
Let's lock it in.
Oil.
Guys, we don't know.
Lock that shit in.
don't
I
know.
mean-
It could
Oh, we've reached a verdict, and we would like to convict this person in the comments of adding chocolate chip, pineapple, marshmallow, peppermint, graham crackers, and oil.
be. Yeah. I stand by all of that.
And I standing on business.
I really tasted the oil.
We actually brought him as our oil expert.
Yeah, forensics
Yeah.
on oil.
Yeah.
Let's get the verdict. Let's get the verdict.
Let's get the verdict.
Let's get the verdict.
Let's get the verdict.
Right now!
Guys, I think we nailed it. Every single
single one.
ingredient. Yeah, every single one.
On May 18th, 2024 at 8:32 p.m. I made this and it was amazing. I only changed a few things, however. I used avocado oil.
I said that in the
instead
very
of
beginning.
olive oil, yeah. You
Wow.
said that. Since I'm allergic to jalapenos, I used pineapple instead.
Okay, got that one.
I used peppermint candy instead of cilantro, since cilantro tastes like soap. Instead of sour cream, I used marshmallow fluff. I also added milk chocolate chips in the mix and used graham crackers instead of saltine crackers.
Yep.
Yum. I think Smosh would approve.
Yeah. Approved.
It wasn't bad. That's the thing, guys.
It was pretty good.
I think if you took out the peppermint, then I think this could hit. Cause that was
The peppermint was messed up.
I've
Yeah.
always really liked my chili sweet, to be honest. Like I actually
some
people
prefer
do,
like
yeah.
a sweeter chili. Sometimes when you get too hearty, it's like I don't need any more hair on my chest. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. I feel like it's actually really good.
Okay.
The peppermint's a little bit janky. I think Pop Rocks
Yeah.
would have been better.
Pop Rocks could have been crazy.
I think we will have a different opinion once we try the real chili. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's try the real thing. All right. Classic homemade chili, as it was meant to be.
It looks so good.
Ooh, I thought you were
I'm
gonna drink it
stoked.
like
Oh, it smells like
a-
cilantro. I kind of want peppermint instead of cilantro. Is that weird?
You're crazy.
Yeah, do we need to fly in some peppermint for you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, ready?
Oh, this looks so good. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the other one more.
What?
I'm like fully being honest. I think the peppermint could have gone from the other one, but this is just like, I can make this.
That's crazy. That was chili with chocolate chips, graham crackers, and marshmallows in it. And pineapple.
And
Pineapple, I kind of get.
I mean, I had ice cream before this too, so I was like on the sugar rush.
You
so.
have
Keep
something
it going.
you gotta get something sweet, you gotta get something savory to balance something sweet. But no, actually, no, I'm not that mad. Here's the thing. What we do know is this person only altered the toppings, which on the recipe is stated as optional.
Oh.
That's correct. So it's
aside from the avocado oil. Yeah. Everything.
Right. And that's, I tend to switch it up to avocado oil when I'm cooking like tacos and stuff because I just think the flavor profile is better. I don't know if I actually notice anything really. And nothing in this recipe or in some things in life are mandatory, you know, except for having a social security card or, but we have had recipes in the past where someone added something to give a little extra oomph, a little razzle dazzle. And though this person, I think, was trolling us at Smosh HQ and me in my home office, they kind of cooked with this one, just a little. They kind of cooked with it. What is your punishment, you think?
I think we should sentence them to 2 weeks of Roblox.
And that's on pee-poo law.
That is on pee-poo law.
I agree that they should get some people Roblox time, but they don't get to play Dress Up 2.
That game's fun.
No.
That is hella
really
fun.
Yeah, the game's
They don't
cracked.
get that one. It has to be regular old Roblox, and you have to play a 5-year-old scary game.
Oh man,
scary
I
game
played
inside
one.
of
I played one
5-year-old.
game where it's like run away from like the piggy. Dude, that game is scary. I was playing with like a bunch of 5-year-olds, dude. It was dope.
Oh my god.
Did they win? Did you win?
I lost horrendously. Dude, and the kids are on iPads for sure, like on their parents' couch,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah!
Oh my god. Okay, we're sentencing this person to Roblox surrounded by 5-year-olds. And also, don't be trolling us online, all right? You're also getting a stern warning. This could have been a mistrial, okay?
Could have been a mistrial.
We need to be careful in the culinary crime scenes, okay? Be safe and be safe.
You will be arrested.
And that's on pee-poo law.
On to the next case. The next case is one-pot chicken dinner.
Ooh.
Ingredients are chicken thighs, French onion soup mix, olive oil, onions, long grain rice, chicken stock, sour cream, spinach leaves. Wow, pretty
That's
simple recipe.
That is really simple.
July 24th, 2024, 10:37 a.m. This person didn't rate the recipe and said, made this with blank, substituted the onions for blank. I used Cole's brand, blank, 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 instead of French onion soup powder. I also used blank instead of the rice, as I have run out of rice. Turned out, not very tasty, and a bit crunchy too, as the blank didn't cook properly. I'd give this recipe 2 out of 10. A lot of work. Wouldn't bother making it again.
Wow. So they changed everything, basically?
There was a witness. They commented, this needs to be on Culinary Crimes. You must be held accountable.
Oh.
Whoa, we are getting out there.
We're gonna get business, guys.
Whoa.
We're gonna be hired.
This could be great for the department.
Yep.
You guys should open up a restaurant.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I like to just taste it. Okay. This suspect is on trial for 6 counts of culinary crimes.
What the frick is Cole's brand?
Coles is an Australian supermarket, we've just learned.
So this is an Aussie.
This is an Aussie.
I bet they cooked it in a
Okay,
boot.
we have to do it again. Made with blank. Substituted the onions for blank. I used Coles brand with blank instead of French onion soup powder. Also used blank instead of the rice, as I have run out of rice.
There you go.
You get it.
Yeah.
A lot of work. 2 out of 10.
Yeah, bravo.
Good on ya.
Good on you, mate. It's time to bring out the evidence.
Oh.
Oh, no. Wait.
Yeah? Oh, I see what they substituted with.
It smells.
Oats?
Is that oats?
Bro's,
Oats.
bro's cooked.
Rose cooked.
Okay, so those look like party wings. Do
Yeah, they look
not?
like Wingstop.
Yeah, those are definitely.
These are flats.
These are definitely. Yeah, these are some flats. You got flats over there? Yeah, there's no drumsticks.
Yeah.
So,
Is it water chestnut?
so
or
they
something?
said. I'm guessing they said made these with party wings. Instead
Oh,
of chicken,
okay.
instead
That
of
must be
chicken
it.
breast.
I've never heard of the term party wings, so.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very confusing. Like, how do I take a bite of this? You know?
Is that an apple or is that a potato?
We're finding out.
Okay.
All right, let's bite it.
It's pretty green. Good spinach we found. Ready?
I think the onions were switched with potatoes.
Okay, let's go. No. Boring bad. No, this is bad. This is like.
Chicken's pretty good. Oh. What was
It's like
that?
really. It's very like. It reminds me of a very quiet day, and it's kind of raining outside, and you're a little bit sad, and you're eating this meal. And
What's playing?
And then
What's playing?
no sound. That's
No
the problem.
sound.
That's the problem.
My Way by Frank Sinatra.
If only.
Is the chicken good? Because it kind of looks about.
Yeah, the chicken's bomb. Yeah. I mean, it's not seasoned or anything, I think.
Oh, that's a 10.
But yeah, it's like well cooked.
So he's got the spinach leaves, the sour cream.
Oof.
It's not sour cream. It's sour cream.
Sour cream.
Sour cream. Sour
He's
cream.
cooking this at 30 miles an hour.
What?
This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, where are we at?
Definitely
Oats. What is this thing?
potato.
That's a potato?
That's for sure potato.
Like
What about
It's like skippy potato.
skibbity potato? Okay.
I'm
I think
wondering
they're
if
like scallop potatoes.
Cole's brand instead of French onion soup powder is crazy. I don't know what that could possibly be. Be like, it just feels like he told a little secret in this, and that's what's censored. It's so long.
Ah, hold on. This is for sure. So this is potato.
You found one word, potato. Okay, oh, gotcha.
No, because he said it twice. See
Oh,
what
it's
I mean?
green twice. Yeah.
Oh,
green.
right.
Potato.
Brain.
Good job.
Yeah.
And then
Also used.
I think it's oats instead of rice, like
Yeah.
steel cut oats, because they're thick.
Thick oats.
That's like weird.
Man, what the is he yapping about here? Like.
So it's a soup.
Party wings.
He's replacing a soup mix. So that would be.
Okay, well, this is definitely chicken wings because it's also
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, party wings was the
I feel like chicken wings
I
have
mean,
a
chicken wings, party wings.
weird
whatever you
yellow context always.
Yeah. And then, okay, so what if this was like, what is that one, like, that thing you dip your ruffles in? Sour cream and onion. What if it was like
Oh.
sour cream and, or like something and, like,
Oh, sour. Oh, that looks like a one-letter thing. That third letter.
I mean, everyone kind of has chicken stuff.
Or it could be an ampersand. So it could be sour cream and onion.
but,
Chip.
What
yeah.
about mayo?
Mayonnaise.
Um,
The way it's tasting, I'm thinking he used Cole's brand absolutely f***ing nothing.
yeah.
It tastes very bland.
It's very bland.
I'm seeing little specks of red. I actually like moving this.
I think
Scott, listen to how f***ing gross.
Yeah, macaroni in a pot.
That's f***ing gross.
Oh man,
It's
that's against poopy law.
Man.
oh, it's really bad. It's really boring and sad. It's like
not
void
even
of
boring.
happiness.
It's just like bad.
Let's shoot some off. Okay,
Cocaine.
we've got taco seasoning powder. We've got
But it has to be like reddish.
I guess, or like, but I feel like there would be more color even too. I don't know.
Pop rocks.
Movie.
Hot chicken tenders. So what if it was like a, you know, like those Thanksgiving turkey like seasoning packets?
Wait, what if it's just like minestrone soup?
Oh, but it's a packet though. It's powder.
What if it's a bowl noodle packet?
Oh. Like a cup,
That's some.
a
This
cup
is some.
noodles?
This is some.
Like ramen noodle.
Like
or like
university
chicken
student shit.
from a like something like a packet of instant lunch cup
Yes.
noodles.
But to be fair, it would taste better.
yeah,
We don't
but
know
it's
that. We don't
Cole's
know that.
brand. But it's Cole's brand, not instant lunch brand, not the good brands.
Okay, so
Not
maybe if it's like an
Nongshim,
instant.
Not Sam Yang, none of those.
So it could be like it could be but there's not like a.
We don't have to think.
I'm trying to think of like a. I'm trying to think
Remember
of like.
back in high school when they had those like the cup noodles?
Yeah.
But they were like
Yeah.
like the Safeway brand or like the Ralph's brand.
Yeah.
Oof.
And it was just like bad.
So bad.
And then all the homies like they had like the Korean style ones or like the Japanese style bowl noodles, and you'd be like, man, my shit sucks.
Yeah.
It could be like a packet like that,
I'm
but
thinking
then
it very well could be.
I think I don't think we will ever figure out word for word what this
No.
is. So I think we get in essence what this is. So we're
Yes.
thinking a seasoned packet from a Coles brand, cup noodles or instant soup, instant ramen situation.
Lock it in.
Let's lock it in.
Locked in the final.
Okay. We are hoping to convict this person of using party wings, potato, oats, and ramen chicken seasoned backed. What did I write? I meant to say packet. And I wrote
Backet.
backed. Fully wrote
Backet.
backed. I don't know how that happened. All right, guys, let's see the verdict. That was embarrassing, and then I just gave myself a paper cut. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. On July 24th, 2024, at 10:37 a.m., made this with chicken wings. Bam, bada bing. Substituted the onions for potato. Bada boom. I used Coles brand instant cup noodle laksa soup variety flavor sachet.
Let's go.
There's
Sachet.
literally no way we were gonna get the full thing, but
That's
instant
supposed
cup
to be,
noodle is crazy.
Yep. And then I also used oats instead of the rice, and then potato again.
Got your ass!
Got your ass. Book 'em, boys.
Caught in cold blood.
That's pretty good. We did pretty damn good.
We did great. No, that's actually one of the best rounds I've done. One of the best cases I've worked on, I would say. And this was a weird recipe, so I think we need to try the real thing and how this was supposed to taste.
Right.
ASAP.
Yes.
Stat.
Stat.
RN.
Registered nurse.
Bravo, gang.
All right, let's try the real thing. One pot chicken dinner as it was meant to be.
Bro, it looks so good.
Looks
like
actually
the rice is like
normal.
looks kind of like a little crispied.
It's got that broth
know?
coloring
Oh
to
my
it.
God, it smells good.
And the spinach looks good.
Oh my God, it's really good.
You gonna cry?
No,
You gonna cry?
He used the tweezer as a fork and I was laughing.
Oh damn. Oh man. Ooh.
This
Wow.
is really good. It's so well seasoned. I love French onion soup.
I never thought about using like French onion soup mix for like a different kind of soup.
And this is not soup.
This is soupy as hell.
Yep.
I feel like I'm in an ocean right now.
You're right. It's
so
not
wet.
soup.
Oh my God. This is actually really good though. And especially this is something I've never had before. Like
Yeah.
I've never had anything like this. And it's so good.
I'm so used to rice being boring, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm so used to
That's
it being
a
like
crazy take.
being like a base to something else that tastes really good, you know?
But if it has that good of legs to be the base, it's like the perfect medium to put anything on that it isn't boring. It's like
True.
it's like you're dating like 90 different people. Basically, that's what rice is. Because you can have any type of relationship with rice.
Rice is a universal donor.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of is, it's a grain, but in like a mushroom, how mushrooms kind of just take on the flavors of what is with it. Oh, it's good. It's really good. And this makes me actually think we really need to think up a good sentencing for this person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to hell.
Yeah. He's going to Roblox hell.
I'm mad. So we're thinking this wasn't any explanation. They said 2 out of 10 in the comment. I don't know if this was a website that didn't let you rate it with stars or something, but rating this recipe 2 out of 10, a lot of work. First of all, one pot dinners are supposed to be pretty easy.
I just don't understand like why.
Go on.
Guy didn't even try, man. Like having potatoes is just as likely to have an onion as a potato.
No, wait.
If anything, you probably will have an onion more than you'll have a potato.
And the potatoes do the opposite of what onions do.
Yes.
Onions can take on the flavor of things, but not really. They add a flavor to a dish. Potatoes very much just take on the flavor. They don't add anything other than texture or like a nutrient to that.
Yeah.
This is a bad decision.
It's got to be a bad punishment.
Yeah.
Well, he's obviously from Australia.
Yeah, so he's seen some shit.
What's the...
So probably covered in huntsman spiders.
Oh my God, oh my God, my nightmare.
We're gonna cover him in huntsman spiders and cover him in Vegemite and put him in the center of Australia.
Okay.
Let's make it even more personal for this recipe.
Where that CIA surveillance site's at?
We're right there, and he has to play Roblox.
No. We're gonna cover him in the soup powder.
Okay, yes.
So that he thinks about this recipe for the rest of his life. And then we send him into the outback, naked. This witness said, this needs to be on Culinary Crimes. You must be held accountable.
Yes.
You're right.
They were right.
Yeah, that was terrible.
How about they're gonna get, it's like getting tarred and feathered, but it's the seasoning, soup seasoning and oats. And then they have to parade through towns naked like that.
Okay.
I love that.
Great.
Are you okay with that?
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
No notes?
That's fine.
Maybe have the woman from Game of Thrones behind.
A shame. A raccoon. A raccoon. A kangaroo has a bell.
Yeah.
And he follows him.
And he's just constantly punching him in the back of the head.
Kangaroo Jack.
Punching,
Kangaroo Jack. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That is our sentencing.
Wait.
Oh.
And he's singing the Wiggles the whole time too.
Hot potato.
I agree.
3, 2, 1. Sentence.
Wow. Normally I don't.
That was weird. This thing bounces.
Normally I don't let the other cadets do that.
Sorry.
I'm the chief, so I do that.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Sir, yes, ma'am.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. On to the final case. Okay. We have best peach cobbler.
Let's freaking go.
I love peach cobbler.
The actual recipe is ingredients: ripe or frozen peaches, butter, granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, baking powder, fine sea salt, milk, and vanilla ice cream for serving, optional.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Let's just sit in that right now for a little bit. Yeah.
I would never just opt for a peach cobbler, but if it was put in front of me, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it.
Cobble. You know what I mean?
Cobble.
That's what I'm always
Cobble
saying.
me, swallow me.
Oh, there we go.
August 13th, 2020, at 8:14 p.m., a suspect said, "Best fruit dessert I have made in years, but I'm glad I read these reviews first. I also cut the sugar by half a cup in the batter, and next time I will cut the butter. I think you can get away with half the butter melted in the Pyrex dish. I used very ripe, perhaps overripe, blank instead, and added blank. I also added a splash of blank blank in the fruit mix and a bit of blank blank in the cake batter and 2 tablespoons more milk and used a smaller dish. Delish."
How many stars?
No rating.
Wow.
This suspect is on trial for 4 counts of culinary crimes.
Don't tell me they replaced
The peaches?
the peaches.
Literally,
that's-
Google a different cobbler.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What would this peach cobbler be like if it didn't have peaches?
Okay, what could be really overripe that's obvious that you would want a banana?
Banana.
Oh,
Oh
that's
God, I
gonna be
hope it's not
gross.
banana.
I would like, I really like, what are they called? Nectarines.
Oh.
Or apricots?
Apricots, yeah, that was the one I was also
I can see them going for an apricot because it's like peach, I guess.
Or
I feel like they're gonna go
kumquats.
prune mode.
Yeah.
Prune mode.
Prune mode, epic prune mode.
Maybe a pluot.
Okay. It's time to
Okay.
try the evidence.
Okay.
Okay, so it is orange color still.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that
Raspberry.
red?
I'm seeing a raspberry, maybe.
It smells like an apricot.
I'm a little scared of it.
It kind of might, it looks like rhubarb. Oh, no. For me, it looked like rhubarb. For you guys, it definitely looks like a raspberry.
Okay, whoa.
So then they didn't mention peaches, right?
No.
So we're thinking this is probably apricot then.
Yeah.
It seems apricot.
Oh, it's just super apricot-y.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Let's go for a bite.
Oh no. Huh.
I mean, it's sweet. It's not really bad. I just don't know if I want it.
The attitude. Honestly.
I mean the crust.
Yeah, the crust is not bad. It's spongier than I would expect, but maybe that's just the
Gluten-free.
we use the gluten-free for Ian.
It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it. You
Do
know?
you know what is je ne sais quoi?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I don't speak.
I
don't speak France. Talk to that guy.
Do you speak France?
I don't speak France.
Do you speak any other languages?
I wish.
You go to China a lot. You should learn.
I know a little bit of Mandarin.
That's cool. Okay. Anyways, back to
That's cool.
I'm just eating this. This is really good.
I will say, like, apricot is a very mellow flavor, so I think if they were doing that, it's actually smart that they added this, what appears to be raspberry something, because it does bring like a brightness, like an acidity back to it, because apricots are boring, in my opinion.
I've never gone to a store and bought an apricot.
I think I've only ever had a dried apricot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I've only had an apricot in a dried form.
Maybe it's some Middle Eastern shit, but my dad always, I grew up with eating apricots all the time. They make you fart so much. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you're ripping ass.
That's probably why we don't.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad loved apricot jam, so we always had.
Oh
like,
yeah,
the flavor
apricot
of
jam
BJ's, and it is
slaps.
good.
Super good.
Yeah.
But
I've
I
never
think the
just
raspberry
like.
helps.
I feel like I just don't even see apricots like in the store, or maybe my mind just blanks them out.
Yeah, they just like, oh, like, ooh, smaller peaches. Okay, but we're thinking this is definitely apricot. Are apricots smaller than peaches?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yo yeah.
Oh yeah.
So overripe raspberry then. I'm guessing because like, I don't know. Oh no, it's overripe apricots, right?
Yeah, I think we're thinking overripe and then added raspberries.
Added raspberries, which I think was a good. I think it was a good move.
I think it was.
It added like a certain tartness to it that I think
that's the
otherwise
word.
would have been missing.
And a splash of whipped cream in the fruit? No. A splash of Jello? No.
It is okay. So that was in.
I have no idea what I'm
in
looking
the
at
fruit
here.
mix.
In the
so
fruit mix,
Oh wait, what's this?
a splash. So it's a liquid.
Milk. No.
I think it's like almond milk. No, the blanks don't work with
A
that.
splash.
I can't see anything. I'm
Added
blind.
a s-
Oil.
It could be. Let's not rule out oil just yet.
We will catch the oil murderer. We will catch
That's-
them.
That's on
Damn
pee-poo
pussy
law.
oil bandit. So I think like a splash of rose water.
That's fucking pretentious as hell. I hate that.
What do you mean pretentious?
Rose water?
Rose
Who the hell is
water.
gonna have rose water? So
It's very like
if
Middle East, you know?
Oh, okay. A splash of
orange juice.
Oh, it could be.
or
We do
maple
have-
syrup.
We do have a history of orange juice entering
We have orange
places where it shouldn't. Because there was orange juice in, what was that again? It was the
banana bread.
banana bread. Yeah.
The apricot
see
really
that.
just glazes the flavor.
I think juice is the right direction because
There's no way it's maple syrup because cut down the sugar, right?
Yeah, cut down the
Cut down
sugar.
Okay.
I'm thinking like what sort of juice do people normally have in the house? Could be orange juice. Could be, I don't know, pineapple juice maybe. That actually,
Pineapple juice I think would be better.
that could be pretty good.
But I'm tasting this. I don't taste the acidity of orange juice in this really. Ooh, sorry, it's really tart.
Man, you really sounded like a Roblox player there.
Yeah.
Do you know that's my text tone?
Really?
Yeah, it's ooh, the little kid falling.
Wow.
Anyways,
That's dope.
orange juice. We got to
I'm
close
almost
in.
done with my cobbler.
Calm down, comrade.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Girl, calm down. Okay, so well, let's just throw in orange juice. Let's do that. That makes sense. With this tartness, maybe that's what I'm tasting as well. Orange
possible.
juice and then something in the cake batter.
Well, we need to take into account that this person actually with it. So maybe apricot juice.
Well, what about what if this was almond milk in the cake batter or something?
Well, they use two tablespoons more milk.
Yeah.
So they're using milk already. What else would be? Okay, so there's. Do
Pancake batter?
you have any more of your crust left?
No, I'm crustless.
I'm crusty.
All right.
Oh, actually, I have some more crust right here.
Always crusty.
It is pretty doughy.
Guys, we need to lock this in. Oh, I don't like getting my hands. Oh.
It tastes very basic.
Yeah.
Nothing's really jumping out at me on the crust.
There's a There's like an egginess, a crunchiness, but
Egg.
Is it?
No. Egg white? No.
Honey.
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
No.
What's the vanilla extract?
Oh,
ice cream.
There's no vanilla ice cream.
Well, that's optional. I think that was this.
But perhaps.
I know.
We shall lock it in.
You're thinking vanilla ice cream would be in the cake batter?
Think about all the cops and all the investigators in the world that when they don't know the right answer, they still lock it in.
You're right. You're right. They don't
And then
even care.
and then they gaslight the
Exactly.
perp
a little bit
into just admitting that that's what they did, even though they didn't do it.
Exactly.
We also don't have to have the same theories. You can have something. You can have your own.
We must be united front.
No,
brother.
we
Okay,
have
you
to
want
unite.
united front. I love that. Okay, so what is this last one? What are we saying?
You're
Saying vanilla ice cream?
Yeah,
Vanilla extract,
I think
yeah.
that's so
Vanilla
freaking
extract?
Extract?
I think you're saying vanilla extract?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Locking it in.
All right. We are convicting them of apricot, raspberries, orange juice, vanilla extract. Let's see the verdict. I used very ripe, perhaps overripe, nectarines.
Oh, the other stone fruit. God damn it.
I said
That's
that.
a nectarine?
Man, these
Nectarine.
stone fruits are just always lying.
Too ripe. When they're too ripe, they lose so much flavor. Instead,
But nectarines are always way more like, they have like way more color on the outside.
I know they have like a peel. I
Think
feel like
they
they must have
skinned 'em?
peeled them or something. Or skinned them. Added raspberries. Oh, I also added a splash of orange extract
Oh.
in the fruit mix
Okay,
and a bit
fancy.
of vanilla extract
Okay.
in the cake batter.
Okay, so I feel like we
Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Good. We were right on the.
we were on the borders.
Yeah.
We were hot on their trail.
The apricot really, the nectarine really got me.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Do you skin the fruit typically on crumbles?
I don't think so. I don't think one would
On cobblers?
skin a
I don't know.
apricot or a skin a nectarine. How do you even do that? It's so thin. We did surgery on a grape.
Could you
Surgery.
could you just like take one edge and just kind of
That's so tedious.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, they did it to a grape. They can do it to
Yeah.
a nectarine.
True.
all right. Well, I think we will know how to truly feel about this
Yes.
once we try the real thing.
It definitely wasn't as bad as number 2, though. Number 2 was
Number 2 was number 2.
atrocious.
Yeah, number 2 was number 2. Based on poopy law, yeah, number 2 was number 2.
Classic
Number two.
case of number 2. Okay, bring in the real thing, please. Best peach cobbler, as it was meant to be. And we shall also see if it's really the best.
All right.
It smells pretty damn good.
All right, shall we?
We all
Wow,
got-
it's
we all got a
crispy.
spoon?
She's crispy.
She's crispin'.
Hey, guys.
Very crispin, guys.
Guys, have a good time.
To poopy law.
To poopy law.
That's so good.
Like, that's a flavor profile that's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
cobbler.
I feel
This
like,
is on finishing it good.
yeah. I feel like the other one was like too much razzmatazz, you know?
Too much going on.
Like too much razzmatazz. Just keep it simple.
Wow.
This is what happens like with a lot of I feel like a lot of food in major cities, the restaurants try too hard to be like they add their own razzmatazz.
Right.
And it's like, no, sometimes just doing the basics.
Yeah, dude.
It's so much better.
Less is
Yeah.
more sometimes.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. I also want to note that this was reckless driving on the internet because if you're trying to make a dessert with nectarines, look up a recipe for nectarines so that it is balanced because you were looking in the comments, you're like, this is not gonna work. No wonder.
The person liked it, though.
Yeah, some people are just freaks and that's, that's their journey.
I will say, though, that it wasn't bad.
No.
It wasn't terrible, no.
This
It
is
wasn't
just
terrible.
infinitely better.
This is just what it's supposed to be. And like I said, if you have nectarines, Google nectarine cobbler, bro. And don't be spamming the comments.
Have you guys ever had a fuzzy peach? Or like a candy that's a peach flavor?
Like a
I feel
peach
like
ring?
I've had a peach.
Like a peach ring, yeah. So
yeah.
in Canada, we have fuzzy peaches. And if you eat a fuzzy peach and a pretzel, it's peach cobbler.
Whoa, I'm gonna try that.
It's ridiculous.
That's so
And it's like
cool.
literally just like a synthetic peach cobbler in your
That's
mouth.
so cool.
Whoa.
It's
Never
amazing.
heard of that. Okay. What are we thinking? Punishment-wise.
For the punishment? Honestly though, like they didn't do a bad job.
Yeah, like they
I feel like-
understood what they were doing. They knew how to do what they were doing.
They
Yeah.
understood the assignment, they just didn't have the ingredients. I think
Yeah.
you gotta like the car that they own can only drive to the nearest peach farm.
Okay.
Hard locked on that like geographical location.
So anywhere they need to go,
They have to
needs to be
park
on
in
the
peach
route.
farm.
Like
They can't even stop it.
they're like significant others, like, hey babe, where do you want to go tonight? And it's like, wait, let me check Google Maps. Ooh, that's
Something's
not
on
gonna
the road.
work. Yeah, it's got to be up the interstate. That's it.
That sounds fun. That sounds inconvenient. And they're going somewhere that they don't want to go, like the recipe.
And the
I like
radio
that.
only plays Roblox music.
No, it's all.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, they have been sentenced to that. Very that. How do you guys feel? Baby No Money, how did you feel having 3 cases that you cracked today?
I think we did pretty good, honestly. The avocado oil was obviously going to be a toss-up, but I think only like an actual chef would have been able to figure out like the oil on top of how it sets. This was a bit of we got orange and vanilla, so I think we won. The second one was just disgusting. So I was kind of checked out off of it, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we did this well on everything. We actually put our heads together and we deployed poopy law.
Yes, we did.
I gotta say, we make a good team.
I
We do.
think so. We assembled a good team today. We cracked these cases really well. Like, we were pretty close to the actual thing, almost word for word on most of them. I'm proud of you, cadets. You got really, what is it called? You got a bright future ahead of you.
Oh. Thank you. And that's on Poopy Law.
And that's on Poopy Law. Guys, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us. If you have seen recipes online that have been tampered and fiddled and diddled and tampered with, please send them to us. And if you're trolling and trying to get a wacko recipe that you messed with on this thing, be wary. I don't like that shit. Send the real stuff. Thank you for being here, Baby No Money. Where can people find you? What do you want people to look for when they see your name in the world?
BabyNoMoney/SmoshTV.com.
Whoa! Yo, it's the new streaming service we have.
Yeah, guys.
Go subscribe.
Smosh owns the world.
Yeah, he's an official Smosh member.
I was actually thinking about it. You basically have the EGOT of Smosh guests. Like, you've been on every single channel.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's true. Even the podcast channel.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, thanks for hanging out.
made it.
You done it.
Thanks, guys.
It's a You're
pleasure.
You're a great partner.
Yeah, we are partners.
We are
partners.
Cute.
We conquer.
Love that. See you on the next one. Bye, guys. The oil.
Yeah.